Wait, what was I saying? Oh,
I
good
don't know.
everybody. Good.
Jim,
You're
what's
so loud, you're
happening on
peeking
your
out.
mic?
This is our Saturday morning.
You're so
Jim,
loud that you're
there's
peeking
News.
out.
Okay,
there's a knob.
I can interpret. He's saying, "Good evening, everybody. Saturday morning extravaganza on Really Cool News, live from
Some
almost Burbank.
from Burbank.
Morning.
Almost, almost Burbank.
Good
Morning.
morning,
Studio
everybody.
City.
We are here and we're going to talk about a lot of things tonight. But first, we had a new opening that was in experimental phases. Did you like what you saw in the new opening? Not an Applebee's commercial.
Yeah, I did.
Though we can't say Applebee's or else they'll come slap us down.
Unless
So
they
we're
want to
not-
sponsor us. Unless they want to sponsor us, in which case we would be perfectly okay to say Applebee's.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But
Do you have
Apple
branded flair that
are
we have to
Bee's
wear?
best friends.
Well, 15 pieces minimum.
Ah, jeez.
What?
Ah, jeez. 14 of them better be corgi themed.
Huh?
Flair? Those
you've
dumbass buttons
you-
they have to wear?
You've never seen Office Space, have you?
Pieces of flair. Gosh darn it. I don't want my pieces of flair. Rose, you're going to have to watch Office Space now.
Yes. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, add
Yes.
to the list of stuff I should probably watch within the next 50 years.
Yes.
And if you want to wear the minimum, that's fine.
Yes,
I
your
guess it's
minimum
acceptable.
pieces of flair. Yes. Verbo has
I'm
them,
in a
but
pair of shorts and a tank shirt.
well, your pieces, pieces of flair or your pins and your buttons to show how enthusiastic you are for being on the air right now.
Yes, they
Mhm.
just wear that at work.
And there's a
Yes.
minimum of 15.
Most
And
of
if
them
you
say
feel
no
like you're the
tipping.
minimum, then that's fine. You're the minimum.
And no, you
Most
can't
of
wear
them
them
say
all on
no
your
tipping.
back. Most of them say
Ooh.
no kissing.
Tipping.
Oh, Jim, I think you should have investigated that beforehand.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they all say no kissing, good Lord.
I have some that say, fuck you,
Tipping.
pay
They
me,
weren't
and
allowed
it's
to
a...
tip us.
Wait,
Oh, no.
What? I'm so lost.
She has a no tip one. I have ones that say "fuck you, pay me," and there's a skeleton flipping you off. So we could just put them
Yeah.
together, and they would just cancel each other out.
Yeah. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to
Why
Really
would
Cool
you
News.
wear pins on your
Rose.
back?
Rose.
Sorry.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Really Cool News. Thursday on a Saturday, on a Friday, Saturday show. We've got Verbo, we got Rose, we got Pope Phil, and we may have an Australian if he ever shows up. He was invited, and so was Pants. But they dissed us. They dissed us.
Maybe he couldn't get phone privileges. He is a criminal, after all.
Oh, that's right. Australia.
Who? The Australian or Pants?
Australia.
Yes.
At least there's no cricket talk.
Australia. We've got Australia today, and we know that we're all having a good morning because my microphone is apparently going out because Verbo keeps telling me that. You're too loud, and you're peaking, and it goes mute. And for that, she gets to host for the next 3 minutes. Go for it, Verbo.
Well, it's been an interesting day. Did anybody see Tom from the Karen Reed trial get creepy over the last few days and then do a weird video about it and dox himself?
Well, I was going to point out that there are two things I would like to say. Jason Gutterman and Tom CPU. Because apparently I'm supposed to keep their names out of my mouth.
Yeah. So, he decided that because one of the witnesses in the Reed case, Caitlin, the 20-year-old, whose fiance is Tristan. Turtle Boy met him in a park a couple weeks ago and got mouthy with him. But because she works for the government, he's decided that she dimed him out about his disability benefits, and I guess that his disability benefits are under question right now. So, of course, she did it because she works for the government, which makes a lot of sense. And that's where the weird creepo video that he did the other night, where he said that he wants her to think about him while she's getting married, and he really, really hopes that she has children, and basically did like a Mr. Burns, like rubbed his fingers together and like got close to the
Yeah,
camera.
it was, yeah.
Whew,
It
it was
quite disturbing.
something
Quite
else,
disturbing.
man. Yeah,
Oh,
and then
your
today he did like a
children, the
follow-up
things that you
video.
do with your children.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
super gross. And he did like a
man.
driving video today, which again, like most of us don't agree with just the driving and live streaming. But he doxed himself at the beginning, didn't realize that he was on the air yet, and then tried to explain himself. Not very well, but tried and just
Well,
got creepier.
Okay.
how do
Yeah.
you explain any of that? Like, okay, I'm gonna come for your children, but it's only because you came for my benefits, maybe. I don't know, but maybe. So I'm going to get
Maybe?
your unborn
Yeah.
babies.
Yeah.
I mean, and then
I mean,
someone did a horror movie remix to it where they literally have
yeah.
a horror movie soundtrack in the background, timed
Yep,
perfectly, and
yep.
you're just like, what the hell? This man's psychotic.
Yep, it's a great edit. It's a great edit. Uh,
Yes.
let's see, what else? The Free Karen readers is they're a little fractured right now because all of the normies that just happen to support her don't like that behavior. They're not into it, you know?
Weird. Weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
mean telling people you're coming for their unborn children is not something everyone can get behind?
Yeah, because he's a little bit of like a sex pest too. The audience might remember that he's the gentleman that Turtle Boy originally reported on of having a tub full of gently used sex toys, lube, and edible undies available on Facebook Marketplace that he would deliver to you if you would like.
Yes,
He
Rose,
like,
edible underwear.
yep,
Ugh.
yep.
Gently used.
Gently
Gently
used
used.
edible underwear.
Yeah, we've also
Why?
seen him sniff hair while doing his street interview, man on the street stuff. He
And
smells ladies' hair
sometimes he just grabs it longingly. You
Hmm.
know, if they've got a ponytail or something, he'll just put his hand out and brush it.
What
It's
is
like,
he bald?
ew.
Is he bald or
He-
something? Does he have a hair fetish? I mean, come on. You know there are wigs, right?
Oh,
He's
he has
got a
hair,
fetish, all right.
short. Oh.
And then when he's around kids, he gets weird and he just pretends that
Mhm.
they're not there. So it's very,
Very
very
odd.
creepy. It's like,
Yeah, his
oh,
behavior is.
child, go away.
Oh,
I
You
mean,
realize this is going to make me get on the Molly, right?
Well, everything's going to make you get on the Molly.
Okay.
are we
No,
rolling for
Diver
the rest of the
Dan.
show or?
Diver Dam, this is Tom CPU, one of the other hangers on. He's the guy who usually live streams while standing outside the courtrooms. People inside will text him updates so he can tell the live stream exactly what's going on. Tom CPU.
But recently he was invited into the courtroom and sat in the defendant's section with Karen's friends and family.
Yes, her parents invited him and the Glarer on that day. So the Glarer was in front row and Tom was in back row. And Tom was
Rat-row?
the glare?
Rat-row?
The Glarer is another one who live streams on behalf of Karen Reed's side of the things.
Mhm. He's the
And
one
the
that wears the
rubber?
really tiny shirts. They're like toddler
Yes.
shirts on a grown man.
So you can see his nips if you really want to.
Yeah. To be fair,
my
he is
God,
more
no.
attractive than
I'm
Tom.
blind. I'm blind.
You know,
This is a courtroom, not a strip club. Come on, people.
well,
It's
no, on
only
his
one
own live
day.
stream, he wears tiny shirts.
Oh,
He was dressed
oh,
appropriately
okay.
for the courtroom, but he is more attractive than Tom if you're going to compare the two. So he is more, he's front row material.
No,
I get it.
no,
It's fine.
Verbo. I'm not comparing the two. No, you can't make me.
Oh God, no.
Yes.
I
Yeah, I
have
mean,
No.
with these two.
No.
Like,
You don't-
Okay. Let's go around the panel on a scale of 1 to 3. What is Tom?
negative
Gross.
0. I don't.
Rose?
It's
I've never
impossible
seen
in my
these
mind. I don't want to do
people.
it.
I've
Rose,
never
just
seen
take a
these
guess.
people. Let's see. What is the temperature that kills people? Let's go with that one.
Well, you had a guess between 1 and 3, so
So
1
so
and
you're
3.
so you're saying
What?
so you're saying, Rose, you're saying you Googled how long does it take for somebody to freeze to death?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Jesus
Yeah, what
Christ. I was
temperature?
trying to avoid that, okay?
Okay, now since Glare
got
is
it.
more attractive, let's go around the panel. It's 1 to 17 because he gets the 7 that Tom lost. So, Verbo, between 1 and 17, what is the Glarer?
I mean, he's fine. Middle. What's the middle? 8 of 17? We'll give him a middle.
Yes. Okay, Pope
Yeah.
Phil?
Since I've never seen him, I'm going to stick with my previous answer. Gross.
And how about you, Rose? What is the Glarer on a scale of 1 to 17?
No one is more attractive than you, Jim.
Ah,
Oh.
thank you.
Oh.
Yes, that's right. I must be the most attractive person here, other than the other 3 people in the room.
Sure.
But still,
How about it?
wait a second, we've got a report coming in. We have 2 likes on Facebook from David and Karen. Hey, David and Karen, how you doing?
Hello, David
Hey,
and Karen.
Hello, David and Karen.
Hey, Karen.
Oh God, thank God I have the earpiece in.
A lot of yelling.
We're not yelling.
It's
You're
not yelling. It's talking loudly.
Yeah, it's loudly.
Because you have to talk loud for people on Facebook to hear you.
We're on the internet, you know?
I am so glad I'm on Bluetooth. Otherwise, I'd be killing both of you.
Hey, let's wake up the 5-year-old.
No.
Yes, Gia, I did have meat, and I even showed it to you. And I tried to get Jim to play the video, but no, he can't. It's
It
wrong
says it's
format. It's wrong format.
Quit showing your
Let's
meat to
see.
people. That's
Yes.
not what we do.
Hold
Quit
on.
showing your meat.
My Archer says I have less vision than.
But it's delicious meat, Verbo. Everybody loves it.
Because Jim likes it when I show my meat on camera. There we go. Some nice pork steak. Ooh,
I made a beef pot roast today.
A beef posh roast? You roasted the Spice Girl?
That's it. Pot roast.
Pot roast. So,
Gia?
so
I will have you know, my wife likes it when I play with my meat.
I confirmed it verbally today.
yeah, because
He's
we
in
talked
fact
to her
not an
before the
incel.
show.
Yeah,
My
see,
God.
I'm not an incel. See, she will not run out of the house if I'm naked.
Yeah, she was on the line and she said that sometimes he's naked around the house and she does not leave. So that is proof
That's
enough
fine.
that he's
You will
not
run
an
out of my house
incel.
if I'm naked.
No one would do that.
I'm absolutely positive. Only attractive in clothes.
You're only
Now,
attractive in clothes, Jim.
in clothes.
In clothes.
Meanwhile, Gia wants to know about Phil's junk. So let's talk about Phil's junk for the next 5 minutes. Phil, what kind of
Are we
junk do you have?
I have very impressive junk.
Oh, okay.
Kind of old too, and saggy, but still impressive.
So your automotive junk is old and saggy?
It is old and
If the
saggy. Yeah.
wreckers came, if the wreckers came to your house, would there be any takeaway value?
Yes, there would. Yes, there would.
Okay.
So
All right.
your
All right.
The
automotive
roofs are
junk,
sagging.
Yes.
which we are saying is automotive, folks, automotive junk, is worth between 1 and 17?
Well, yeah, 1 in 17,000. Yeah.
Now, what
Question.
would Mrs. Phil say about this? Would she give your junk away without you knowing it?
Yes, she would. Yes, she would.
Always does often.
Yes, she would.
Would she do it at a church sale, or would she do it just at a flea market?
Flea market, definitely
Probably
flea
both.
Just so she couldn't trace it, or
Right.
you couldn't trace it to get it back.
market. Right.
Until
Right.
it turned out you bought it back at the flea market and just didn't know it.
Right. Right.
Because now you had two.
I thought I had two, but apparently I only have one.
Because
Oh my
the
God, we
wife
need the
sold
King
it.
Missile song right now. We need it so
Yeah.
bad.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
The wife sold it. See? Reverend Jared Reed, no, it was never on the rails. It's been missing its wheels for weeks. But hey, at least we've tried to talk about something topical. We talked about CPU, Tom CPU, whatever the hell his name was. So,
Yeah.
how
Yeah, big ol'
creepy,
creeper.
how creepy is Karen Reed's face on a scale of 1 to 17? 17
Mm.
being maximum creepiness on a Turtle Boy sleeping with Tom CPU level.
Oh, yeah. Demonic. What is
Yes.
that?
The temperature of the sun.
Temperature of the sun. Phil, do you find Karen Reed attractive when she's smiling?
God, no.
Can we put her in the sun?
She's definitely 17 plus.
17
Jared
plus.
at 17
Yeah.
because
Oh,
out of 10 we only allowed Tom to have 1 through 3. So the glarer, because we were comparing Tom and a glarer, the glarer got the extra 7.
Yes. See, someone gets out of logic. Gets logic. Someone gets logic from time to
That's
time.
fine and dandy. Can we
Yeah, I had to
figure
get
out
to know
how
you
to
real well,
change
Jim.
picture?
See, this is how we get to know each other. We get to talk on the internet with 34 people watching and picking apart our every move. As Gia says, get out of grade school. Well, I never
No.
done finished grade school.
No. You can't make me.
I think that was the only school I finished.
Well,
I do have a
topically,
degree.
they say that Karen Reed's case is going to be done by the end of June. They'll be in deliberations at the end of June.
Allegedly.
I don't think that's going to happen. I think we're going to be halfway through July. I just don't think the defense is going to have enough time unless they just don't put on a defense, I guess.
That's what I'm starting to think that their defense, if they do not get the third party defense, and it doesn't look like they will right now at least, the defense is nope.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. It's the
Right?
nope defense. It's Chili de Castro's nope defense. That's it. They're not going to put anything on. No witnesses. No nothing. Just, you heard what they said? I say nope.
I mean, which
Yeah, I
they're
think-
entitled
Say nope.
to that.
Right.
You don't
and
have to put on a defense, and it can't be held against you, but it doesn't help.
I think that that's where they're going. I think that they're going to go with the state didn't prove their case. There's too many flaws in the investigation.
because we have nothing to defend her with, and she's sitting here smiling and laughing and rolling her eyes when they
Yeah.
bring out the clothes of her dead boyfriend.
You'd have to be
Oh God.
you'd have to be a complete and utter moron to put her on the stand. There's no
That
way
same Twitter account. That same Twitter account has a good cut of that clip too, of her weird rolly eyes and facial expressions and stuff. Right when they were letting out after that.
Yeah, she was eye rolling with the jury walking out, and it was just like inappropriate. And then she's off seeing the Celtics game. What was it, last night or the night before?
I think maybe last night. I don't know. It's recently, real recent.
Yeah, it was last night or the night before. It was because she had plans, so it was probably last night.
Yeah, and those
She
clothes were
went out
covered in
on the
blood and vomit and cut off of him and showed some of his injuries and like like it wasn't just like some laundered clothes where you go, oh man, he loved that shirt. It was like viscerally upsetting clothes, and that was
the
for
things
behavior.
he yeah, the things he was wearing when he died, or when they were
Yeah,
laughing because they found the shoe that had been reported missing, and the hat, and the
belt.
belt that they all were saying was missing, all were in evidence, were right there in evidence, and they were laughing about it. It lost the impact that there was an actual person in those clothing at one time, and that person was the person she loved the most in the world, even though she was cheating
Hmm.
on him.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it was
But,
upsetting.
she's getting the attention right now. She is definitely getting the attention she wants right now. She's got the whole world looking at her. And is it thanks to the power of the case, or is it thanks to Turtle Boy? Next question, next topic. Is Turtle Boy, as he's claiming right now, responsible for all the coverage that she's getting?
I would say
Was it
he's a significant boost. I think this case would have got picked up regardless, but it wouldn't have been picked up as early, and he was very clearly a tool to get out subterfuge. So they might not have been as successful with that. They might have had to present all of that in court or through some of these less successful avenues. So I don't think they would have been ahead of it as much with the just the static.
now? Second question: should Turtle Boy be the one who's on court TV? Because he's whining about that too.
Oh, definitely, definitely. Yes, yes, he should. He is award winning after all.
Yes, he is claiming that since he did all the work, he should be put on court TV. And Rose just can't stop laughing.
Now,
Oh my God,
tell
the
me this:
tiny
how
dots of
far
light.
has court TV gone downhill? That they go, here's a good panel member. Let's put Aiden Kearney on.
Oh my
See,
God,
I believe he was
no.
on once or twice before he got indicted, but then
Uh-huh.
he was replaced with her new spokespeople, or the spontaneous, what are they? Spontaneous agitators who are out there speaking on behalf of Karen Reed, but have no connection to Karen Reed. They're just people like you and me. You and me, Rose. Cats, cats, cats.
I don't have any kids.
That's probably true. They are probably cat people.
Hey.
Jason D wants to know if they'll have conjugal visits together. Well, seeing that John is dead and Karen,
Number
I don't
nine,
think
number
that's who
nine,
she's
John
talking
is dead.
about.
Oh.
Number nine, John
Jim?
is dead.
Not what I think they're talking
Maybe it's Karen Reed and Turtle Boy having the conjugal visits.
Oh God,
Ooh, Meredith
no.
will be upset about that, and she's
Oh God,
got a
no.
strong personality.
You mean Meredith, the one whose former boyfriend had to get a protection order because she stole his phone, broke into it, and sent nude videos of him to his entire company? That Meredith?
Twice? Yes, yes.
Okay.
Strong
Okay. That's fun, fun, fun. You didn't think that Turtle Boy could pick a more disastrous mate than some of the people he's been with, but
I'm not having fun
this.
because my dad took the T-bird away.
Yeah, yeah. Uh,
Yeah.
birds
Or
of a feather.
or she smashed the car over his over his Lexus.
Fun,
Uh,
Well,
fun,
having
fun. So
being
you
so
get
hit by
backed
a
over by a
car is not
Lexus.
fun.
uh you know what? We've got another thumbs up on Facebook. Thank you, Jared, for the thumbs up. And hey, Jared, thanks for
Hey,
being in two
Hi,
places at
Jared,
Jared.
once.
thanks for playing along.
Oh, thank you for joining us in our insanity. We're very, very grateful. Thank you, thank you.
What I want to
So,
know is, are we getting any reaction on TikTok Rick Rock?
I am not streaming on TikTok tonight. I haven't set that up. I don't know if I can stream on TikTok. But I have
Uh,
been putting up videos on TikTok here and there now. And
oh,
I'm testing out Buffer to see how much work it would be to put up videos to TikTok and to YouTube Shorts and to Instagram to get
Now,
our stories out there.
now, did anybody else hear Fluffer? Because that's what I heard. Fluffer.
Um, yeah, your wife is telling me that you're sleeping in the car again tonight for some reason. Because
It's
she
comfy.
wants
It's comfy. The
none of
SUV
that.
is comfy. The SUV is comfy.
She wants
I'm not
none of that
saying
right
what's
now.
going on in my head.
This Rose is gone X-rated, and she's embarrassed about
That's
it.
not. That's not what I was gonna say, Jim.
Rose has a dirty, dirty, dirty mind. And speaking of dirty
No.
minds, we haven't seen Jose Chili de Castro in about 6 days now. No new
Yeah.
jailhouse rocks. No new videos.
No.
Now,
No,
is
no,
he
no
restricted?
update. No, no, wait a minute. No, no update on his prison app.
No updates on the prison app. No updates on him eating his baskets of food that he says he trades for bottled water. Because we all believe that, especially after the one video I guess he didn't know went out where he was saying which ones he really liked and wanted more of.
Yeah,
And then on the next show, it was suddenly, oh, I trade them all for bottled water, I swear. Bottled water is the best, man. I'd never eat that junk.
All right. Well, he better be 123 pounds when he comes out with all of his bottled water and no carbs.
and
Yes,
fasting.
Rose?
And
Oh, the poor
fasting.
probiotics.
He does 3 days of fasting. Don't forget that.
That's right. He was
Right.
saying he was doing
Yeah,
3 days of
sure.
fasting, and the food in the jail was not good to start up on again after you've gone 3 days without eating.
Yep.
Oh my God, he's trying to kill himself in there.
I mean,
Well,
He's trying to literally starve himself in there so that he can make a
It
plea
wouldn't.
for
he just he's just not eating the
insanity.
jail food. He's eating the gift baskets and not the jail food because, of course, jail food is of terrible quality. It's not
Yes.
really fit for human consumption. I don't agree
Yes.
with that. I think it's awful. The loss of your freedom is the punishment, not all the rest of that. I think there's human rights violations all over the place in jails, but he's just not eating the jail food. He's eating the fucking gift baskets. So
Yes.
and
he's gonna be a little
and
chunker when it comes out.
real quick, thank you, Michael and Carrie on Facebook. Two more likes,
Hey,
people.
All
We've
right.
got
Ew.
people watching over on Facebook.
See,
Oh dear.
Verbo, you thought the
What's the
yelling didn't
last
help.
name of the Carrie?
Well,
And
you know.
now,
Oh
folks,
God.
we've got a
Okay,
special
that Carrie.
exclusive.
Okay.
We've
Okay.
got a special exclusive here. Miss Rose is going to sing.
Oh,
Sing a song, Rose. Sing for us.
I'm not singing. There's a 5-year-old beside me.
But he loves the sound of your voice. Go
I've
ahead
never
and
heard.
sing.
I've never heard that song before. How does it go?
There's a 5-year-old. He's going to stab me if I wake him up. It
And he's
sounds like the
sitting next
Love
to
Boat
me.
song. But he's
Why
a
am
little
I
Chucky.
Why am
The
I
5-year-old sitting next to me.
Oh my God.
Oh.
He's probably going to take Pope Phil's wallet again. And then we'll see what we see.
I have a boy, his name is Dexter. He likes to really make messes. I have Play-Doh everywhere.
Take it,
From the
Verbo.
carpet to my hair, I have Play-Doh everywhere.
Verbo, top that.
Oh, I'm not singing on the internet. You have lost your fucking mind.
Have you
I'll make
And
a sound
what
effect.
we have?
He
Put that all your
ladies and gentlemen, wait.
song.
Ladies and gentlemen, Verbo has said the secret word today.
Oh no, what did I
The bird has come down to give Verbo the bird based on what she just said on the air. Verbo's had the secret word. Now what does she get?
Oh
Pope
God.
Phil, what's her prize for saying the secret word today?
A year's supply of rice-a-roni, the San Francisco treat.
Rice-a-roni.
Really? Oh my God.
Rice-a-roni goes well with her consolation prize, which Rose is getting. What's that consolation prize again? A
God.
year's supply of turtle wax, made from the waxy portions of Turtle Boy's wax.
Oh. Oh.
And
That's right, it's all natural Turtle Boy.
Jim,
Does it smell like
and
Axe
you
body spray?
really want to go down this road.
and Jim, don't forget,
Yeah.
Think about it.
all of our contestants get Pope's Bill special spicy mustard.
Spassin mustard. You
Jim,
can
do
make
you really
mustard
wanna
gas
go
out
down
of it
that-
at home. It'll power your whole home until you die from it.
Spicy mustard with a slight hint of honey.
The slight hint of honey and murder. Brought to you by Karen Reed.
And we lost Rose.
And Rose just took a powder. So, Verbo, how you doing today?
I got lots of chores done.
I actually got
That's about
the
it.
newspaper done on time, and then I was up and I recorded all the 7 minutes of news we had today, including flashback, which usually gives us 3 minutes. So, yeah. Oh, she's back. Ready? On the count of 3, say hi to Rose. Hi, Rose!
Hi, Rose.
Rose.
I forgot to count.
Well, yes, she did. Well, my phone hates.
Yes.
Yeah,
So your butt hates you. That's what you're saying?
my phone hates me.
Your butt hates you because your
So
phone
you-
was horrible today.
So you butt raged quit is what you're saying.
No, my phone is right in front of me. I'm laying in the bed.
Let me get rid of these other two, and then we'll get back into this.
Jim, most of the times I
Please.
talk to you, I'm laying in bed.
As long as you keep your clothes on, Jim. As long as you keep your clothes on.
Although
Oh.
I had
On
to
the
go get the
sleepover?
frying pan.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah,
she's got the frying.
No, it's the Mormon sleepover with the special underwear.
God.
Ah,
What?
yes, yes.
What is
Like
wrong
Long
with
John.
you people? Such dirty minds. Such dirty minds.
Oh, where did we go off the rails? Oh, yes. Chili Castro,
You
folks.
started the show. You started the show. That's where we went
Yeah.
off the rails.
I
Yeah, see, do you think Chili's not making calls because his privileges are restricted, or do you think they're on lockdown or something and everybody's privileges are restricted?
I think
I,
his are. I think his are.
I think he's out of money.
well, yeah, his GoFundMe's have gone to crap. It was very weird because I did the little spiel about it the other day. They did everything that I said they should do. They brought Brian back. They literally had Brian sitting in front of a green screen of Chili's trifold and had Brian actually doing commercials for the trifold. And it
Hey,
brought in $80. It brought in
you know what?
$80 to GoFundMe.
80's better than nothing, and it's for Chili, but good for them. Good for you guys.
Yes.
They took
And
some
then
criticism on, and they implemented some decent ideas.
And then the next day they did none of that and got no money.
I
Got no
Well,
wonder
money.
why. They're just not
Yeah.
as good as begging as Jim.
Well, I'm
Now,
terrible at begging. I haven't made money in a few days.
I
now
know,
let's
just
let's
teasing you.
just admire Brian's consistency. He goes on with Paul Enslaved, bashes Chili, and then turns around and appears on Chili's channel talking all great things about Chili.
I'm sorry,
Yes.
he did what?
Yeah, with Paul Unslaved, he said that essentially agreed that Chili was a little bitch for whining about his prison sentence and for using a lawyer when Chili said that he was a constitutional law scholar and knew the law so well he didn't need no stinking lawyers. And then he went and hired criminal defense attorneys for all of his cases.
I
He's
wonder
even
how
gotten
many
a.
of his. Okay.
Go ahead.
I wonder how many of his viewers have just straight abandoned him because his track record is clearly showing up enough for them to see the repetition in it, and they're dissatisfied with it. And with him being incarcerated for so long, it wasn't just like 14 days or something. They've jumped ship. They're not coming back.
Well,
Well,
he
there's another
has
thing.
his what do you call it? His grade on what do you call it? Give me a second. Go ahead and talk, Rose, while I look this up.
Well, you also have to understand gaslighting only works if you're doing it constantly, which is exactly what he was doing every single night with the infomercials, with his talks about the police and stuff. Now he can no longer gaslight continuously, so people are going to start waking up because they're no longer underneath the 24-hour influence.
Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, for like the FLDS, Warren Jeffs is still sending out his dispatches all the time. They're still getting fresh instructions from him, so he can still
Right.
fiddle faddle.
Oh, speaking of channels that are still around, Jeremy DeWitt's channel's still with us.
Is it
Even though it
active?
hasn't had a new post in a couple of years, but it's still up. And a lot of it
Isn't
is about how he's about to have trial from 2 years ago. But no,
yeah, isn't he in jail?
no, he's out. I believe he's
Oh,
he's
you didn't know
out.
that?
But he just
Oh,
had court yesterday where he because I just did a news article on it today. Play along at
oh,
home. Uh
yeah.
yeah, where he had the plea deal that he rejected of 9 years in prison. That was the plea deal, was 9 years. So how much
Right.
is he actually facing with these new charges?
Jesus, he's in jail.
Well, he
Hmm.
may be held, but yeah, he's not serving time right now.
Yeah, they wrote up his conditions in a way that he was not going to be able to follow them. So this was him continuously violating was kind of the game plan.
Well,
Especially with the cars.
yeah, when you have to report your rental car, when you rent a car, it's one of those things where, yeah, you make the phone call. Because he had what, 9? He's facing 9 charges in this one, where if he's facing 9 years on the plea deal, that's something like 27 years total when they go to court next week. It doesn't include the
Right.
Orange County stuff, and it doesn't include the federal tax evasion stuff. All those are separate cases. Now, the Orange County has the possibility of being concurrent with the current charges, but the feds don't. Whatever happens with the Fed cases, with the tax evasion stuff, he will serve that time after his current sentences.
Yeah, and they don't have like the good boy time and all that kind of stuff too. Like it's a straight 1-for-1 a lot with the federal time.
Right. Plus, he's in Florida. He's not going to get away with much in Florida right now.
No, and they're
So,
not repeat offenders. They get harsher and harsher with repeat offenders in Florida too.
yeah, it's he's what, like 45 now? This is going to be it. 27 years plus 45. He's going to be a very old man when he finally gets out.
I can't remember the percentage, but the feds, it's like 95% plus. It might be like
Uh,
97 or
I
98%
think
of
I think
federal
it's
cases.
98. I think it's 98.
98?
Yeah.
Federal cases that are brought to trial are won because
Yes.
they don't make charges they can't back, and most people plead out because they
Yeah.
know what the track record is.
Right.
You're fucked, and it's going to be expensive. Just plead out.
Well, it's going to be like Danny Masterson, who had federal charges, 30 years guaranteed in prison with no time off for good behavior. That guy was
Nope.
40 something when they happened, so he's going to be in his 70s when he gets out.
Yes.
Yeah, his wife
So,
divorced him like a week later, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
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 But that was
Maybe?
more of an assets thing. She was just protecting the assets, so no one
Yeah,
can
they
come
had
after
some
them.
like some separation paperwork they pulled out of the air that was backdated. So they had some sort of legal separation going on already.
Jason D, you're a sick, sick man.
That that's why we love you.
Will Jeremy still have his police pension when he gets out of jail?
Ugh.
Jeremy, of course,
No,
impersonates the
Jason.
police.
See, y'all make fun of Florida. Y'all make fun of Florida, but I tell you what, our legal system is top notch on killing people. Okay. Cops don't play, lawyers don't play, judges don't play. Lawyers definitely don't play. They really want your bank account. Anyhow, back to you, Jim.
I believe you have a very special message for someone who just joined us, Rose.
Ah,
As you put
yes.
it in side chat. Go ahead and give your
Hi,
special message right now.
Shuggy. Where have you been? Did you bring the Australian?
Yeah, I haven't seen the Australian. I did send him a link, but both the
Oh,
Australian and Shuggy made our new opening credits.
Isn't
Yes.
it? Do you think it's coincidental that Chile is not on phone privileges and we can't reach the Australian by phone?
I think that it's a conspiracy. I think that somewhere out there, the Australian and Chile may be the same person.
Are you saying Ann Zimmerman is deliberately keeping the Australian from our show?
Yes, Ann Zimmerman is keeping the Australian from our show.
Knew it. I
Second
knew it.
Amendment violation.
Oh my goodness, y'all crazy.
What?
Y'all crazy.
Who's
She
crazy?
was married to a cop.
Yeah,
Oh
allegedly.
God. Dun dun dun.
Therefore, she has
Yeah.
to be biased.
Dun, 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 dun,
So now we have it. The conspiracy in front of us. The conspiracy behind us. The conspiracy all around us.
I think it's
Is
all
it
part of. I think it's all part of Jaffa Cake 2024.
Jaffa Cake 2024? Endorsed by Judge Bev and Ann Zimmerman. What do you think, Rose?
I'm thinking that you don't know what Jaffa Cake is. But we're
The
not going
beautiful,
down that rabbit hole again.
the beautiful, beautiful Jaffa Cake in
Should I see some
Jaffa
like
Cake
soda flavored
2024.
ones?
you no, there
No.
it's
No,
chocolate
why would you do that?
with a little bit of orange flavoring to it,
Which I'm into. I like the chocolate oranges.
and a cookie. Although they would call it what do they call it in
Oh my god.
Sugar Native
Biscuits.
Biscuit.
biscuits,
Biscuits.
Biscuits.
Is
Isn't it
that
more
which
like
aren't,
a
Now,
which aren't
cakey?
really biscuits, which aren't really biscuits
Yes,
because you can't put
it
gravy on
is
them.
more along the line of a
Right.
cake.
It's like a
now we
really
have the
thin, kind of cakey, dense thing.
Yep.
A little
we
crumbly.
we have a bigger topic to discuss.
Uh-oh.
Yes, please, before I killed him.
Jaffa Cakes
Oh god.
versus Tim Tams.
Oh.
Ooh,
What's a
I might be
Tim Tam?
vindicated. Gia says, Jim, Jeremy is in the Osceola County Jail. Get your facts straight. Meh.
Yeah.
She's
What's
Yeah.
a Tim Tam?
a Tim Tam is a cookie from Australia.
Yes.
They have lots of flavors of Tim Tams.
Yes.
Describe the texture to me.
A Tim Tam?
Yeah, I've never eaten one.
Phil, you can take this one.
A Tim Tam is soft and gooey and melts in your mouth, Verbo.
It's the base
They're-
layer of a Jaffa cake.
I have no idea. I have no idea what a Tim.
They sound
What a
They're
they
like
sound
texture of a
The
Tim
like
Tam is.
biscuit of a Jaffa
wafery.
cake.
They sound
Yes,
wafery
wafery,
and crunchy.
Wafery?
Tim Tam. That sounds
but they
crunchy to me.
but
Oh,
they also
those are
have like frosting,
disgusting.
a light frosting on them, like a Girl
Oh, I
Scout
think I know what
cookie.
you're talking. I think you know what you're talking about. The wafer like cookie crap
They're
thing.
squares. They're squares. Yeah.
Oh god,
Tim
All right,
Tam.
no.
do we have layers of crunchy in this Tim Tam?
No layers of crunchy. Just a cookie and chocolate.
Oh,
Cookie and chocolate.
no, wafers. I don't like wafers. I don't like wafers.
Are we
Well,
going
no,
for
I
like a
guess.
Chips Ahoy crunchy? Are we going
Oh,
Chips Ahoy crunchy
here, hold
texture?
on.
Oh God, not Chips Ahoy.
No.
Horrible.
That's
Horrible.
I like
I'm thinking if what he's saying. Okay, someone says Tom Tams are not wafers.
Tim Tams.
It
Tom
says Tom
Tams are a
Tam.
different thing.
Tom
Okay,
Tams
Listen,
are different.
someone better bring up a picture, okay, so I can explain this to y'all. Okay.
There
Y'all.
you go, a Tim Tam.
Oh,
Yeah, but I
no,
can't see the
that's not a
inside.
wafer. That's
Tim
not
I
a
have
Tam.
celiac.
wafer.
I haven't had gluten in like 10 years. I have to go back into my memory of things I remember eating.
That's a chocolate cookie and or biscuit with a ganache center dipped in melting chocolate.
All right, that thing. That sounds better than a Jaffa cake.
Yes.
Yes,
So
it
a
does.
Tim Tam is
Ganache?
better than a Jaffa cake.
Yeah, hit me
Yeah.
with that ganache, man.
The ganache they use in cookies is more along the lines of truffle.
Oh yeah,
You know,
hit me with
chocolate
a
truffles. Yeah.
Tim Tim Tam.
Basically, you add more milk to make it ganache. If you don't want it to be liquidy, you add less milk and you got truffle.
Well, it's Australia. It's hot as shit, so they probably need something that doesn't melt as easy.
See, this is why we had invited the Australian on to fight Shuggy over this to the death, but neither
No,
showed up tonight.
where they hit.
Neither showed up tonight.
I feel like if you gave blood in Australia, they would give you a Tim Tam. That would be like
Well,
you're giving blood cookies, you know?
the thing is, one of them is a crunchier biscuit than the other one. It's just depends if you like jelly or you like chocolate. If you like
Oh, I want
chocolate,
crunchy.
then you go in after that one. Yeah, that would be the one you go after. If you like something soft with jelly, then you're going after something. So I guess preferably if you like jelly donuts and stuff like that, you'd be more inclined to the Java cake than to the other one.
No, I want things so crunchy that I can hear it reverberate in my head when I'm eating it. I find that to be very pleasing.
You are the kettle chip person, aren't you?
Kettle chips are greasy. I don't like greasy chips. I like Utz chips because they're made with cottonseed oil, so they don't put grease on your fingers, but they're still very crunchy. It's like the perfect intersection.
There's this Cape Cod. Their chips aren't very oily.
Red Warpy
But
says cookies are made from soft dough and biscuits are made from hard dough. But I thought cookie comes from a Dutch word that means baked twice. So wouldn't cookies be the crispy one?
No,
So fucking
baked rice isn't that oh crap, what are those things called? We sell them so very
That's not,
often. Ah,
all these foreigners that in America, that's not how biscuits are made.
yeah, in America, an
the
Oreo
fatty.
cookie is not a biscuit.
Yeah, it's a cookie. And it's
yeah,
delicious.
you put gravy on biscuits.
Yes,
It's a
you put
savory
gravy
item.
on biscuits. Yes.
Even if you put honey on it, it is still a savory item.
Yes.
Gravy. But do you put gravy on French fries?
No,
No, fuck no. Get that Canadian
no.
shit out of here.
You see,
No
this
cheese curds.
something
I'm
is right with
anti-cheese
me.
curds.
Cape Cod.
Oh, I love
Cape
cheese
Cod.
curds, especially fried cheese curds.
Get
Fried
that
cheese
squeaky
curds are pretty
cheese.
good.
What the
I
heck's
don't
a
like I
fried
don't like
cheese
squeaky
curd?
cheese on my teeth. This might be like a autism thing, or I'm a neurospicy person, but that's like a nails on chalkboard chewing yarn, squeaky cheese. Get the hell out of here, man.
Oh, I hate
Hell
Mmm,
them
no.
on
squeaky
porcelain.
cheese.
There are
Mmm, squeaky cheese.
certain things that I just can't deal with. It's like automatic nails on chalkboard for me. And I can handle nails on chalkboard. It's just the sound of porcelain touching. I mean, that alone.
Yeah, that kind of shit. Puts your teeth on edge, puts your hackles up, and makes you want to like punch God in the face. It's so agitating.
I'm not sure about punch God.
Oh no,
That's it,
hard pass,
Verbo.
can't deal.
That's it, Verbo. We're going on a tour of Wisconsin.
I've been to
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. And I've eaten
Do you
Yeah.
cheese
have
curds in Wisconsin, and that's why I know I don't fucking like them. Culver's made me shit
I
for like 3 days straight. I had all the butter fried stuff and cheese curds and frozen custard, and my body almost died. I went from a
Oh, no.
vegetarian in California to eating that in Wisconsin on vacation, and I literally almost died from dehydration because I shit so much.
oh
you
my
Hard
gotta
god,
get
are
pass,
you
hell no.
lactose intolerant?
No, I have celiacs and I had gallstones at the time.
Oh,
Like I'm just not built for that. I
Well,
can't be
Jim,
doing that.
you're not built for travel.
Jim,
yes.
Oh,
Cross Culver's off our list of possible sponsors after that.
Damn it, Verbo.
Thanks, Verbo. Thanks.
You were supposed to say that
yeah.
Hardee's made you shit for 3 weeks, not Culver's.
Oh my
Or White
God.
Castle.
Oh
Or
my
White
god.
Castle.
I've never eaten White Castle. No.
I have,
Oh, yes.
we had
No.
one
That will do it.
down
That will
here.
do it.
Not that anyone ate from it, but we
And
had
and
one down.
Hardee's tastes like a mix of prison Arby's and prison McDonald's. That's all I can describe it as.
How would you know about? You know what? I'm not gonna finish that.
Yeah, don't ask. Don't ask.
I'll
There's
ask
parts
my
of
mother.
Jim's past he hasn't chose to share with you yet, Rose.
No, I'll
It's
ask
hard
my
to get
Pass.
mother.
arrested in San Francisco, and he managed to get arrested in San Francisco.
I
You
didn't get
got
arrested
arrested
in
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 San
the
San
Francisco.
Tenderloin
Francisco.
of all places. In the
In the
Tenderloin of all
where?
places.
Oh
He said he was
God.
just leaving the financial district, but we know that's not true.
I actually was in San Francisco twice by the wharf because that was where Oracle had the 2 conventions I had to go to hand out
Mm.
T-shirts. Yes.
Yeah, they
Yay,
moved on to the
T-shirt.
other side now.
Yeah, they're in Vegas now. Oracle
Ooh.
does their conventions in Vegas now instead of San Francisco. They don't even use Oracle Park anymore for anything company related.
Wow.
Which one is Oracle Park? I don't know sports ball.
I think
I've
it's
been to
baseball.
Candlestick.
I think it's
Base.
baseball.
I think that's in
Yes.
San Jose, maybe, because there's ice hockey down in San Jose. I had to go to ice hockey one night.
Oh my
One of the
God.
players shares my last name, so like a jersey was purchased. It was like a whole thing. I did not like it.
You mean a
Verbo.
player's name, Verbo Boss?
Yes, that's exactly what it was. But yeah, sports ball.
A player who plays sports ball is named Verbo Boss, just like
No,
Really Cool
just
Rose.
boss. Just boss.
Just Boss.
Yeah, last name. Boss.
The Boss.
Yeah,
The boss.
First,
El
first
Basso.
initial.
I'll go to a concert.
I'll
go
speak
see
in
the
Spanish
Basso.
for you. I'll speak in Spanish for you,
El
Verbo.
Jefe.
El Basso.
El Jefe.
El
Boss.
Basso.
Boss is Jefe.
El Basso.
Yep.
Like,
La-
I want some La French fries and
Oh, jeez.
La Big
Pizzas.
Mac.
we have a t-shirt company here in town, and they have a shirt that says Des Moines, French for Des Moines.
Oh,
God.
good Lord. Well,
I
folks,
guess you feel
it's
like
9
it's
o'clock on the
tomorrow.
East Coast, 8 o'clock where it counts, 7 o'clock in the Mountain Time, and 6 o'clock on the West Coast. And you know what that means? It means that we're gonna go around the panel one more time and get our thoughts before we get out of here. What do you think about that, Pope Phil?
Jason Gutterman, Tom CPU. Jason Gutterman, Tom CPU.
So let's go around the panel, starting with Verbo. What do you have to say to these fine people who have tuned in to us for the last hour?
I'm sorry, thank you, and we'll see you next week with recoverage. See what other weird shit Tom does.
Really Cool Rose. That's Really Cool Rose. What do you have to say to these fine people?
Thank you for joining us. After all, this has been the really weird show. And we are pleased that everyone in Facebook has joined us as well. Thank you.
Now, circle
you,
gets the
Facebook.
square if Pope Phil gets this right. Pope Phil, what do you have to say to these people?
Check under your chair. You might have won a car.
A used car!
Is that the
Or
Sebring
Has a
looking for?
a used car with a title loan lien on it that you don't have to pay.
yes, Floyd Wallace this week and his title only. I don't gotta pay that. Not my problem.
Ooh.
Well,
You will have a
folks,
car when it comes to towing.
folks, we're gonna get out of here and be sure to stick around for our after credits scene, which features stuff that I don't know yet because I didn't prepare one. So let's hit our closing credits and say goodnight till tomorrow at 6 p.m., 5 p.m. where it counts, 4 p.m. Mountain, and 3 p.m. Pacific, when we're back here for our wonderful edition of the Really Cool Newscast, followed 2 hours later by the Really Cool Newscast Week in Review. And then we're back Monday morning at 8:55 a.m. Eastern for the Karen Reed murder trial. Will she get off? Won't she get off? Won't you be our neighbors? With that, for the panel, I'm here to say goodnight.
Stop playing with your Jaffa cake, Shaggy. You'll go blind.
Gems are better.
Tim, give me back my frying pan.
Verbo, hit unmute yourself.
I don't want to eat Culver's. Don't make me do it.
Frozen custard won't hurt you.
We're in the frying pan. Give me back my bra.
Oh no!
It fits.
Jim's wearing your bra again?
Unfortunately, he is.
Look at this. I can make him spit.
Ooh, get the tassel.
The right one goes left and the left one goes right. Just like Mom taught me.
No one wants to see Jim's wardrobe malfunction.
Oh God. Damn, my little
Wait a second. 28.
And yet another
still
panel
here.
where we didn't talk over each other, which is always good.
Yeah, 28 people.
Because
still
Verbo
here.
hates it when we talk over each other.
Verbo.
It's very rude.
Rose, why are you talking over
Verbo, you don't talk over everybody.
Rose,
I know,
stop doing that.
You're just taking over the panel, Verbo.
Yeah, Rose is
I
taking
know,
over
I'm
the
so
panel
bossy.
too.
It's in your name.
I'm gonna bop you.